Hi and welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV, and this is the aftermath. Well, I'll tell you the truth, I'm still trying to get over it. I mean, it was a really hard defeat to take yesterday. I mean, one of the downsides of sort of being the face of Arsenal Fan TV is that a lot of fans know you. And after that Tottenham game, the Tottenham fans were proper giving it to me. I've never had so much delighted Tottenham fans giving me stick in my whole life. It was horrible. And, you know, what happened to Arsenal yesterday? Where was our Arsenal team? They just didn't show up. And it's one of the things that has made me really upset about the defeat yesterday, because we've seen a team recently that's been playing so well, put in that great performance away to Manchester City last week, 5-0. We've been playing well, and we've been playing with confidence, fluidity. It's just been great to watch Arsenal recently. And then they turn up at Tottenham. We scored an early goal, and I don't know what happened after that. It's almost as if we just switched off. It's like we just said, all right, we'll hold on to this 1-0 lead and, you know, we'll just do it like that. And the team out there yesterday that was playing was just unrecognisable from Arsenal teams that I've seen in recent weeks. From the Arsenal team I saw away at Manchester City, there seemed to be a lack of fight, a lack of commitment. It was as if the players out there didn't realise it was a local derby. It's the North London derby. Every Arsenal fan, that is the game that we're the most up for. Every Tottenham fan, that's their cup final. You could see how they reacted after the game when they won. It was like they'd won the World Cup, as Ty said yesterday. I mean, so where was the Arsenal players' commitment and fire? I only saw it in like Coquelin, I saw it in Bellerin, I saw it in Monreal, I saw it in Welbeck, but I didn't see it in enough players yesterday. Players were waiting on that pitch for something to happen. It wasn't really going our way. Tottenham, you know, after they went and goal down, they really, you know, gave it a go. Fair play to them. But where was our commitment and fire? And I just didn't see it. And the marking and for the goals was a shambles again. I mean, Koscielny and Mertesacker on Harry Kane's second goal. The fact that we just let a player just cross it in unopposed. It was just all the old things just coming back again. And it was a really poor performance by Arsenal. And for a local derby, as I said, where I'm expecting players to be really up for it, like our fans were, I just didn't see it. It was such a flat and bad performance by Arsenal that I just can't seem to get my head around it. And, you know, it's been a horrible one. You know, I mean, because I hate losing to Tottenham. I really do. But I just felt that yesterday we just made it easy for them. We made it easy for them. They didn't have to, you know, work as hard as they've normally had to work for to get a victory or a draw against Arsenal in a North London derby. And I just can't understand where, you know, that performance came from. It was just really bad. Let me get into your tweets. I asked you guys, of course, to send in tweets to the aftermath to let me know what you guys thought about the game. I'm going to go first to Adam Clifford. He said that the subs were made too late. We didn't keep the ball. I've never seen an Arsenal team give the ball away so much as I saw yesterday. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it was like watching a League One team. It was that poor. Subs were made too late. He said we didn't keep the ball at all, really. Cazorla and Ramsey were very quiet. Ramsey was terrible yesterday. And we missed Alexis badly, so badly. A.F.C. till the end says defence was poor, leaving Kane unmarked. I mean, how can we... Harry Kane's been on fire. How can you leave him unmarked? Right? Counter-attacks were ineffective and weak, and we played too defensively and showed a lack of desire. I mean, do you reckon it's maybe because of that performance at City where we were quite defensive, but we was counter-attacking. We was also giving as good as what we got yesterday. It's almost like we got the one goal and we were going back to George Graham days, but we ain't got the George Graham personnel to do that. King Welsh says the intensity was not at the level that the Spuds brought. He said the players didn't treat it like a derby. My point entirely, they did not treat that game like a North London derby, and I think that's a disgrace to the players. Majib says Spurs showed more passion and desire to win the game, and they have an informed striker in Harry Kane who was the difference. Lee Sheridan says Tottenham played the way a derby should be played. We didn't. No grit, no passion. Another late header conceded goal. Same mistakes, and it is the same mistakes. How many games this season have we gone into the lead? I mean, that's criminal. As a Premier League club and you want to be near the top and you go into the lead, that happen maybe the odd time, but it shouldn't be happening as many times as it's happening to Arsenal. It's bad. We need to rectify it. The Daily Arsenal says, was the Man City win simply covering over the cracks because they can't even beat Hull City at home? No, I don't think so. The Man City result was a brilliant performance by Arsenal. You can't bring the whole result yesterday with City into it. Arsenal were brilliant on that day. Excellent. London is Forever Red says, and I agree with that, by the way. He says, this game proved that Monreal should start over Gibbs. Having scored first, we really should have put the game to bed early, definitely. Alex says, no passion, heads dropped again, and he's right there after the goal. And we have to play Ozil in the middle. The loss is demoralising, but not fatal. I agree with that part as well. It's not fatal. And Naruto says, no cohesion, team selection was abysmal. Everything Wenger worked for recently has gone out of the window, disgracefully, he says. And last one here from Patrick OMeara, he says, the game plan was right, but we didn't do enough when we won the ball back. We gave the ball away cheaply and invited them on. And I think you're absolutely spot on there, Patrick. You are so right. We gave the ball away it was too easy for them yesterday. And I'm really gutted about yesterday's performance. It was really, really poor by Arsenal. The only thing I would say is, like somebody mentioned there, it's not fatal. I think we're all down because it's a local derby, and you know we've had Spurs fans giving it to us, and you know fair play to them. They don't beat us often. They don't beat us often at all. You know, 30 league titles we got, you only got 2. So, you know, they don't beat us often. So they got to enjoy their day, and they did enjoy it, trust me. But listen, it's not fatal. We can bounce back. I think the best thing actually that's happened is that we've got a game on Tuesday night against Leicester City. That game comes quickly after the North London derby, so we haven't got a week to stew over it. We've got to get back down to business. That's a very, very winnable game. And if we can go there and, you know, put in a good performance against Leicester, I know there'll be fans saying, oh, yeah, why don't you do that on Saturday? It's only Leicester. It doesn't matter. It's all about 3 points. We're only a point below Tottenham. You know, I want that Arsenal team, as I said a couple of weeks ago, I want us to kick on and try and get second place. I know, listen, we should be aiming for first place. That's out of sight. We know that because of Chelsea. But I want us to finish. I don't want us to just get in the top 4. I want us to finish as high as we possibly can. And I think those players should be targeting getting into second place. We're not far off. We're only a point below. We're only a point below Tottenham. Only a few points off the rest of the pack there. Man United, Man City, etc. Let's get down to business. And you know we've got winnable games coming up. I think we've got Crystal Palace away. That's winnable. We've got winnable games coming up, a long run of them as well. So let's get back down to business, Arsenal. Put that bad North London defeat behind us, and let's finish definitely above Tottenham. And I want us to target second place in this league this year. And I think that we will definitely get into the top 4, but I want us to go better than we did last year. Let's have a good second part of the season. Listen, don't forget we've got some brand new lines coming out in our shop, so look out for them. The spring lines, got some great t-shirts, some jackets, etc. coming out, so make sure you check that out. That's at AFTVstore.com. Don't forget as well to, if you haven't already done so, download our app. Check out our excellent match predictor on match days where you can predict the scores of games. Make sure you check that out, and don't forget to keep subscribing here to Arsenal Fan TV. It's been brilliant. And we've really been getting loads and loads of subscribers, and the views we've been getting has been absolutely brilliant, and we're really, really grateful for it. But thanks for watching the aftermath. Listen, let's bounce back against Leicester City.
He's one